robot got some moves too. So this is essentially the same full self-driving computer that runs in your Tesla cars, by the way.
This is literally the first time the robot has operated without a tether. It was on stage tonight.
You've got to be kidding me. That's it.
Why are we not seeing the robot?
They're so uncertain that that's all they can show us.
But, so the robot can actually do a lot more than we just showed you. We just didn't want it to fall on its face. So we'll
So it can't do.
we'll show you some videos now of the robot doing a bunch of other things. Yeah, which are less risky. Yeah.
We should close the screen, guys.
Yeah.
Close the screen.
Yeah, we wanted to show a little bit more what we've done over the past few months with the bot, and just walking around and dancing on stage. Just humble beginnings, but you can see the autopilot neural networks running as it's just retrained for the bot directly on that new platform. That's my watering can.
Yeah, when you see a rendered view, that's the robot. That's the world the robot sees. So it's very clearly identifying objects. Like this is the object it should picking it up. Yeah.
We use the same process as we did for Autopilot to collect data and train neural networks that we then deploy on the robot. That's an example that illustrates the upper body a little bit more. Something that we'll try to nail down in did for Autopilot to collect data and train neural networks that we then deploy on the robot. That's an example that illustrates the upper body a little bit more. Something that we'll try to nail down in a few months, over the next few months, I would say, to perfection.
This is really an actual station in the Fremont factory as well that it's working at.
Yep. So.
Oh my god. There's such a vacuum.
And that's not the only thing we have to show today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So what you saw was what we call Bumble C. That's our sort of rough development robot using semi-off-the-shelf actuators. But we actually have gone a step further than that already. The team's done an incredible job. And we actually have an Optimus bot with fully Tesla designed and built actuators, battery pack, control system, everything. It wasn't quite ready to walk, but I think it will walk in a few weeks. But we wanted to show you the robot, something that's actually fairly close to what will go into production, and show you all the things it can do. So let's bring it up.
Do it.
It's so hard to take this seriously. I'm so embarrassed.
So here you're seeing Optimus with these are with the degrees of freedom that we expect to have in Optimus Production Unit 1, which is the ability to move all the fingers independently, to have the thumb have 2 degrees of freedom, so it has opposable thumbs. and both left and right hand, so it's able to operate tools and do useful things. Our goal is to make a useful humanoid robot as quickly as possible. And we've also designed it using the same discipline that we use in designing the car, which is to design it for manufacturing such that it's possible to make the robot in high volume at low cost with high reliability. So that's incredibly important. I mean, we've all seen very impressive humanoid robot demonstrations, and that's great, but what are they missing? They're missing a brain. They don't have the intelligence to navigate the world by themselves. And they're also very expensive and made in low volume. Whereas
He's described as cars.
Optimus is designed to be an extremely capable robot, but made in very high volume, probably ultimately millions of units, and it is expected to cost much less than a car. So I would say probably less than $20,000 would be my guess. The potential for Optimus is, I think, appreciated by very few people. Hey! As usual, Tesla demos are coming in hot. So, yeah. The team has put in an incredible amount of work, working days, 7 days a week, burning the 3 a.m. oil to get to the demonstration today. Super proud of what they've done. They've really done a great job. I'd just like to give a hand to the whole Optimus team. So, now there's still a lot of work to be done to refine Optimus and improve it. Obviously, this is just Optimus version 1. And that's really why we're holding this event, which is to convince some of the most talented people in the world, like you guys, to join Tesla and help make it a reality and bring it to fruition at scale such that it can help millions of people. And the potential, like I said, is really boggles the mind, because you have to say, like, what is an economy? An economy is sort of productive entities times their productivity, capita times output, productivity per capita. At the point at which there is not a limitation on capita, it's not clear what an economy even means at that point. An economy becomes quasi-infinite. So, what taken to fruition in the hopefully benign scenario, this means a future of abundance, a future where there is no poverty, where you can have whatever you want in terms of products and services. It really is a fundamental transformation of civilization as we know it. Obviously, we want to make sure that transformation is a positive one and safe. But that's also why I think Tesla as an entity doing this, being a single class of stock, publicly traded, owned by the public, is very important and should not be overlooked. I think this is essential, because then if the public doesn't like what Tesla's doing, the public can buy shares in Tesla and vote differently. This is a big deal. It's very important that I can't just do what I want. Sometimes people think that, but it's not true.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important that the corporate entity that makes this happen is something that the public can properly influence. So I think the Tesla structure is ideal for that. And like I said, that self-driving cars will certainly have a tremendous impact on the world. I think they will improve the productivity of transport by at least a half order of magnitude, perhaps an order of magnitude, perhaps more. Optimus, I think, has maybe a 2 order of magnitude potential improvement in economic output. Like it's not clear. It's not clear what the limit actually even is.
He contradicts himself.
But we need to do this in the right way. We need to do it carefully and safely, and ensure that
Unlike autopilot.
the outcome is one that is beneficial to civilization and one that humanity wants.
Unlike autopilot.
This is also extremely important, obviously. So, and I hope you will consider joining Tesla to achieve those goals. At Tesla, we really care about doing the right thing here, or aspire to do the right thing, and really not pave the road to hell with good intentions. And I think the road to hell is mostly paved with bad intentions, but every now and again there's a good intention in there. So we want to do the right thing. So consider joining us and helping make it happen. With that, let's move on to the next phase.